Hi, everyone. Had to adjust my microphone there. I forgot about it. I apologize for the, what do you call it? The thumbnail on YouTube. If you saw it, on Monday when I did my regular podcast and talked about the energies of the moon, I accidentally started that podcast using the weekly tuning setup, and because I do them all for the week ahead of time, usually on Sunday afternoon. And so I grabbed the wrong one. And so I've been trying to correct it. So sorry about that. And we're here tonight for the tuning. And thank you for being here. I'm really glad you're here. I'm just calming down here. I've been trying to learn. Well, I have been learning to go more with the flow this week and try to release control. And it started out, when was that? Saturday morning, right? Right before the full moon, right before the eclipse. And it was like, bam, 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 bam. Things were going wrong here at home. It was like everything to slow us down. We were trying to get left. And the last one of the things that happened was that I lost my car keys, right? And the house keys, and we couldn't find it anywhere. So we just left, and we ended up making copies of everything, which cost us about $85 or something. And anyway, so then the next day things were kind of going kind of the same way. And I was telling, the only way I have learned how to flow is when I feel this tenseness and control, then I stop. I realize that, it's the star energies or the sky clock energies that today or this week, because they're there to give us the opportunities to work on these things. So if we're feeling those strongly, it means that things in us wants to change. And so there's the opportunity to stop if we can catch it. And so I was able to catch it. And I'd said, okay, well, please show me how I can work with you instead of against you. And then I get a moon card, oracle card, or tarot card reading every day. And it was talking about a big shift coming. And so I was contemplating on that when I was walking my dogs. And I get this thing, the energy came to me, and it said, because I could tell the universe was spinning around me. And so I said, okay, well, what is it? What do you want? And they asked me, said, they have a gift. What do you want? And so I said, well, my mind went right away to, money or a new car or, other things like that in the physical realm. And it said, no, this is inner healing. And I said, oh, so that touched my heart. Yes, I want that more than anything. Please, please. And so I said I had this integration for me, and I'd receive it in 3 phases. And so I did. It came each 10 to 15 minutes apart, and I received those and integrated, and I was happy all day, but I didn't know what it was. And so because often I get these downloads, and part of me, like my spirit, is comprehending, and it's, oh, really? Or, oh, thank you so much. Or, well, how does that work? Or, all these things. As part of me knows what's going on, but my mind doesn't know. And so I was thinking of these things, but I was happy all day. And then the next day, it was like, what's today? Wednesday, Tuesday. Everything was beautiful. It was like we had a tense situation in our lives, someone in my family, and it involved them. And it was like, everything worked out so beautiful. And I had been able to let go of that control and to sit back and send love and light, with all my heart to all the people involved. And it was beautiful how the universe worked. And I was just filled with gratitude, because I knew it wasn't just me. I had so many friends doing energy healings for the situation and holding strong intentions and praying, however they see life, whether they're in the, Christianity or another religion, or, belief system, or whether they're more like me and just holding intentions and things like that and doing the energy work. I had so many people that cared and loved me. And I'm going to cry. And I think that was my big shift in life, that when we realize how many people there are that the universe uses to work in our favor, and how these people love us and are there to help us, and how I can be there for them. It's like I am truly wealthy, and life is able to flow so much more knowing I have help, right? And so often in my life, I've gone into things alone and worked real hard, but always felt alone, like everything was against me, and that I kept doing it and stuff. And this was just a beautiful shift in my inner thinking to connect that flow, or that giving up the control, with the realization and gratitude for all those around me who are always there. And I hope that helps you in some way. So we'll just tune. I'll be quiet and in speaking anyway. And let's just tune into the situation, to our lives, to things going on in each of your lives. And I'll tune into the collective, whether you're watching live now, or whether you're watching a month from now or 6 months from now. We can call on the moon energy and all these sky clock energies all the time. They're always there. I'm going to use the weighted forks here. They don't make a sound, and probably the mic is further away. You probably won't hear the humming from them either. These are the Schumann forks that together they make the Schumann resonance to help ground us. Grounding deep into the earth energy, but even deeper than that, into source energy, deep under the earth, right? The flowing energy there, I see it as purple. The living energy that fuels all the ley lines, that fuels all the energies of the earth. We can tap into there and ground deeper, to a place that no one can pull our mind from, no one can pull our heart from. So the ah sound is for the heart chakra. The o is the solar plexus. The oo, which we'll do next, is the sacral. So as I work, you can place your hands on each one I talk. So this is the sacral, about 3 finger widths below your belly button. You can place both your hands there. Before I go further, I'm about going to cry again. I just feel led to talk with you a little bit. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I don't pretend to have all the answers. I don't pretend to have made it to wherever I want to be or feel I can be. I'm just a work in progress. I just feel energy and emotions very deep, and I try to share that with you. I try to be a vessel or a channel of spirit working in me to flow through me, to share with you what spirit shares with me. And that's all. I appreciate each of you for sharing this time each week with me. And thank you for being on this journey together, because together and individually we can make a difference. But as we work together, as we share together, as we walk in this journey together, we can make a bigger difference in the world and in our own lives. And so, thank you. And again, I'm just working to clear those fight or flight energies of control, coercion, manipulation. They also work the other way. Instead of control and manipulation, you can go into the feminine energy side, into victimhood and powerlessness. That's where I went. That was the side of the that I tend to go toward. I dealt with that most of my life, and sometimes I still fall back into it. And in some ways. And I just keep working. There's part of me that just cannot not work towards something better. I refuse to accept that part. I refuse to accept that where I'm at in life is all there'll be, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. I'm telling the universe, I tell the universe every day in my attitude and my intentions that I desire more. I insist on more. Show me what I need to get that more. And it's not about control. It's about flowing with what comes, in gratitude with what I have, in looking forward, not in the I don't have it now, not in I'll never get it, but in I insist on more, and I know you'll give me more. And I work toward that. Take action steps every day. Do I always feel progress? No. Do I always succeed in not being in fight or flight? No. Am I getting better? Yes. Am I more frequently not in fight or flight? Yes. Am I more able to flow with what comes? Yes. In general, yes. And our ancestors are the same. Even once they're in the oneness, as we clear our stuck energy, we're clearing theirs. They're getting better. They continue to get closer and closer to where they want to be, even when they're in the oneness. And the same way with the ones who are in the waiting place, who don't have the things they need yet to go to the oneness. They're learning to let go of that control. There are those ancestors in the waiting place who go way out of their way to take control of other people that come to the waiting place, to take control of dark energies or negative energies, right, that develop thought forms or other attached energies that attach to us. And those ancestors that are trying to control these things try to steer them to us or to susceptible people in various ways, as if we didn't have enough trouble already as our own lives. Then they're working against us, but they are no match for spirit within us. They are no match for the universe. They are no match for the whole of all things. And helping remember who we are as part of the whole, as made of spirit, as made of the God energies. Remembering that helps us flow, helps us know that it's okay, and that things are progressing. Just doesn't feel like it, but it is. It's opportunities for our highest good, for our spiritual growth. And the energy shifting in the collective. Filling more with gratitude, with a grateful heart, with the generosity in allowing what wants to happen to happen. And as I have gotten better with recognizing when the sky clock is working because of the energies that I'm feeling. And as I get better or easier at staying in spirit and not going into fight or flight, or being able to withdraw myself from fight or flight, withdraw my mind from fight or flight, then more and more often, then I'm feeling these energies and recognizing them as the sky clock energies and making my decisions from spirit, from my heart, from my soul, before I even know it's the sky clock, what their energies are and what the information was for us. It's the week because I've been listening and I hear it and I shift my life to allow and to flow with those. And you can too. It takes practice, it takes determination, it takes not giving up. I've wanted to give up many times. I'm glad I haven't. But I do. I feel like giving up sometimes. Just feeding the 528 DNA repair into our biofields. Clear the ancestors, to clear us, to make life easier for our children and grandchildren. And Spirit wants you to know it's always there. It's always with you. It's always working in your favor. That every single thing in the universe is always working in our favor, even though it doesn't feel like it or look like it from the physical perspective. And the ancestors too are with us. The ancestors in the oneness. Wanting us to know they always care. They're always helping us, doing what they can as we allow it, giving us nudges in speaking words to our inner spirit of shifting things in the universe around us to help us shift. And they too are so grateful for our walk, for our journey with them and with each other. Because in helping them and each other and our descendants and our friends, we help the universe. And I'm going to end tonight with the 5 aspects. I call it our main spirit's desire, that our spirit wants more than anything is to know that we're one with God, to know that relationship, to know that oneness, to feel it. It has 5 aspects to it that I've been shown. They have to do with the 5 spiritual chakras. And I'll repeat them tonight. I say them as intentions. For we know we are spirit beings. We know that our spirits are designed to lead and guide our mind. We desire to hear our spirit, and we learn to align the hemispheres of our brain so we can listen to our spirit. We consciously choose to live as spirit beings in every present moment and every lifetime. We live in harmony with the abundance of the universe and receive that all things are always working for our highest spiritual good. For we're one with the universe, and it cannot not work in our favor. And we fully express our own spirit's desires for the highest good of all, for our own restoration, and for the restoration of all things. For it is only as we become all we are meant to be that the universe becomes all it is meant to be. And so it is. It is done. This is our word. We give thanks. And we remember that the future is ours and we can change it. So thank you for listening. Again, thank you for being part of my journey. Thank you for allowing me to be part of yours. And until next week, I wish you love and light, and I'll send it to your hearts.